Hello, YouTube! This is probably a video for a contest of the UA Trader, My Hero Academia, and I need to get this out in the first minute. I need to really work on this. But I believe that the UA Trader from UA High is Tsuyu Froppy class seat number 3. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with this. And by the way, my name is Specs. Okay? It's Specs for now. But this is why I believe that Tsuyu Asui is the traitor. Now I have compiled points here. Depth note taken. But this is what I believe. It makes sense culturally. Like, if you look at YouTube, all the people that put philosophy or a lot of culture into those, into anime and all that stuff, they like to bring in real inspiration. And since Tsuyu is a frog girl, for any ninja enthusiasts or from Naruto, basically, frogs and ninjas kind of go hand in hand. And ninjas are particularly in espionage and backstabbing and betrayal, so that's not the only part. It also makes sense story-wise, which means that for the UA Trader to be impactful for the fans, it has to be someone someone we like a lot. Now, I don't know why Froppy gets a lot of attention, or just like everybody loves Froppy for his personality, but that's like, if something's gonna be impactful for the UA, or for the My Hero Academia fan base, Froppy being a traitor and backstabbing not only her best friend Uraka, but basically everybody, mainly Izuku, buddy here, it makes sense. It's the most impactful thing that would happen to the fan base if their favorite character or one of their best girls, Tsuyu Asui, turns out to be the traitor. Now, I don't say that she's a traitor in a sense of Stain, which everybody seems to point to Stain, but more indirectly, to get the point across, it would be All For One that she is in line with. Now, it would make sense for Shigaraki not to know if Tsuyu is the traitor, because then he would either blabbed it out, or he wouldn't follow with plans, or make it too obvious. So for All For One to be controlling or manipulating Froppy, Tsuyu, not only will All For One know, but I forgot his name, but the Warp Quirk, the one that is in line with Shigaraki, their means of escape, he would know as well, because he needed exact coordinates. Now, I got a couple points here. That would make sense if you really think about it. Okay, let's talk about USJ, the first incident that happened. Okay, so before anything, no one knew the relationship between All Might and All For One. I mean, Deku, Midoriya, and All Might, except for Todoroki, which was in the sports festival, and Bakugo didn't seem to care because he didn't believe it when Deku first told him. And for being someone that likes All Might and knows everything about him, he's very slow to pick up the power, the very similarity in power between those two. But the only other person that has ever said anything about the similarity between All Might and Deku was Tsuyu in the bus to the USJ. She said, you know, Izuku, I wanted to tell you something for the longest time, which was, your power seems to be very similar to All Might's. And how would she know this? She might have just said it randomly, but still, it points out very weirdly that she would ask Deku the similarity between his quirk and an All Might quirk, even when Momo, the smartest girl in the fucking class, didn't seem to know, or didn't seem to care, really. If she cared, well, she would have cared, but still, she didn't know. So it just points out the fact, and in the USJ, look at the map. I might put up a map right here, but if Look at the map. The only one that's next to Zuko is Tsuyu with Mineta, the most harmless weakling, like practically the most person that you don't even think would be a threat. Bakugo and Kirishima were in the ruin zone, a place where a lot of buildings would topple down with this, with little to no effort. Bakugo couldn't go full out. Tokuyami and Koda were in the storm vicinity, where Koda couldn't do anything, and Tokuyami had to control Dark Shadow. This was before we knew his weakness. Ojiro was by himself in the fire zone, and Momo, Jiro, and Kyonari were like basically they couldn't do anything. Kyonari couldn't go all out either because he would have hurt them. They're all far away from where Deku was. The only one that was close to Deku was Tsuyu. And Mineta, which Mineta wasn't going to do anything, he was scared. And it just makes sense that all of them were pinpointing to places where they would be, not that, at their weakest. Except Todoroki at the landslide zone. But, that's a whole different point. He was far away. If I can get myself back. The next point that I want to bring across, and I do have this, was that she was adept in combat in the internship. She took out a group of drug dealers when they kidnapped pro heroes, especially the Seal dude, who's like the buffest thing I've ever seen. There's a lot of inconsistencies. The final exam she passed with Tokuyami because they needed to pass to get to summer camp, and they said Kaminari should have been the traitor because he could relay information. And about the USJ with the radio thing, anyone, any electricity could have done it. Kaminari's not special. But in the summer camp, some people said that Kaminari should be it because he can relocate the GPS location. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't stop any other student from say, I need to go to a restroom, pick up their cell phone, call up Shigaraki or, offer one saying, this is the location of the summer camp training. Just track my GPS location from my phone. Bye. This doesn't stop them. The proliferation license exam, she got the camouflage power. Got. Good act she's playing. And then with the Chisaki arc, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not in with the manga, more anime. But it does, with the only ones that knew about the plan for Chisaki, or overall basically, and the villains were able to find it, were Deku, Kirishima, Ida, Momo, and Tsuyu was there definitely, but I don't know about that. But Tsuyu was there. So, and people say Hagakure, but it seems too obvious to be Invisible Girl or Hagakure because it just makes the most sense. The Invisible Girl wasn't a traitor because she was always there. You couldn't tell. Someone could have sensed if someone was there. I mean, and for a teacher to be it, you could throw out Flat King, but I say that Tsuyu has a stronger point here. And now, one thing that I may want to cross is why Tsuyu? She's just a soldier for All For One. I mean, All For One knows that Izuku has one for all. I mean, he does. He knows it. By the end, when All Might fought him, he said oh yeah, the next predecessor, Izuku Midoriya, he's next. Tsuyu would have been perfect for that. She can slip in, get everything she needs to know. She's always near around Deku to find out everything. She's with Ochako. And with the summer camp thing, when Toga fucking slammed her, knife, she got her hair, and she got a minor cut on her tongue, but she was stuck. And she could have just grabbed it with her hands, but she didn't. Minor correction, she could have fought her way out because she was stuck by Toga, but still, it just doesn't make sense why she didn't fight, okay? I don't understand why. Unless she was in with this unless All For One told some of them, they're be careful because our spy is in there, our mole is in there. Very inconsistent for Tsuyu. So that's who I think the UA traitor is. thank you, Teching, for letting me be in this competition. I really do hope you see it and you think it's good. My first video ever, so you know, it's a new thing for me. But like, I did it with 2 seconds left, so yes. All right, later, Teching.